shoot you!
Drop the knife.
Hey, you're gonna get tagged!
Drop it!
You're gonna get tagged!
Shoot me, man. I got nothing to live for.
Hey, come back! Let me see my hand! Stop! Stop! Drop it! What the f is that down? Put it down! Get out of the car! Drop the gun! Get your hands out of your hand pockets now! Drop it! Drop it! Oh, dude, put it down!
On June 27, 2025, at approximately 4 p.m., deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Office were conducting a routine patrol near Silver Pass and Fairway Circle in Ocala when they spotted a silver Kia with heavily tinted windows and a decorative cover obscuring the license plate's state identification. The vehicle's driver, later identified as 24-year-old Jordan Skeen, abruptly turned into a nearby apartment complex and parked. Suddenly, Skeen reversed the vehicle, ramming into a deputy's patrol car twice, then accelerated forward, sparking a high-speed chase.
Show me your hands! Get out the car! Show me your hands right now! Sheriff's office! Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car! Stop or I will shoot you! Get out the car! Get out the car! 6403, man, they just tried to ram me.
Despite having a 1-year-old child in the back seat, Skeen recklessly drove through fences, crashed into other vehicles, and launched his car airborne through an intersection, showing complete disregard for public safety and the child's well-being.
Man, we got 70 miles an hour, about to come out of Marion County. He's driving pretty carelessly, we advise him. They want me to continue. You hear a reversal? 26, I do believe you're trying to run me over. We just made a left on 79th Avenue Road.
The chase ended near Southeast 88th Street after deputies performed a pit maneuver that disabled the vehicle. Skeen fled on foot into nearby woods but was eventually apprehended and taken into custody. A search of the vehicle revealed a loaded firearm, marijuana package for sale, and drug paraphernalia, all within reach of the child. Skeen now faces multiple charges, including child neglect, drug trafficking, and aggravated assault on law enforcement.
Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground!
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on Thursday, June 20th, 2024, at approximately 2:23 p.m., Milwaukee police officers initiated a felony traffic stop near North 17th Street and West Vliet Street. The vehicle in question was linked to two separate incidents: an attempted armed robbery and carjacking on the 500 block of North Broadway, and an armed carjacking that occurred earlier that same day on the 500 block of North Jefferson Street.
Felony stop, 17th and Elite. Driver, shut the vehicle off!
The driver refused to follow the police order to turn off the engine. Instead of cooperating, he suddenly hit the gas, trying to escape, triggering an immediate pursuit.
All right, they're taking off on us.
Turn my light sirens on.
3233 for the air. We're now southbound on 17th Street from Elite. Vehicles in the wrong way of traffic. We're in the correct lane. White Chevy Trax, no plates. One for armed robberies out of District 1. Approaching Highland. Vehicle is now eastbound on Highland from 17th. Still in the wrong lane of travel. We're in the correct lane of travel.
Rear passenger's got the camo
clear.
Yep.
Rear passenger is camo hoodie. Continuing eastbound. Speeds are approximately 30 miles per hour, approaching 13th.
That was used in the robbery, in the description.
The driver tried to cut through a gas station, hoping the move would help him shake off the pursuit, but the officer didn't give him a chance. Within seconds, he was right on his tail.
12, now northbound on 12 from Highland. White Chevy Trax, no plates, looks to be occupied 3 or 4 times. Rear passenger has a camel babe hoodie described in the armed robbery. Westbound. What are we on? Westbound on Juneau, crossing 13th. Speeds are approximately 50 miles per hour. All right, northbound, 14th from Juneau.
301 secondary.
Continuing northbound, passing McKinley, approaching the lead. All right, we're going to be eastbound on the lead from 14th Street in pursuit of a white Chevy Trax, wanted for an armed robbery carjacking out of District 1. Looks to be occupied at least 4 times. Southbound on 12th from the lead. Speeds are 25 miles per hour. Continuing south on 12th, crossing McKinley. Multiple occupants, at least 4 occupants. White Chevy Trax, wanted for armed robbery out of District 1. Speeds are 40 miles per hour. Traffic is clear. Roads are dry.
3231 on 1 Madison, station for a third.
Alright, what are we on here? East.
Highland.
Alright.
Get on the freeway.
We're now north from Highland on the freeway on-ramp. 41 north?
43 north.
43 northbound. Alright, coming 43 northbound from Highland. You see that white Chevy Trax. Go ahead and patch us with the sheriffs. And patch us with D5 right away, please. 3233 in pursuit of a...
At speeds approaching 90 miles per hour, the suspect's SUV crashes into a white minivan. Instead of stopping, they keep going, showing their determination to escape at any cost. The officer's professionalism shines through as he immediately reports the collision, ensuring that emergency services can respond and assist the victims.
Carjacking out of District 1, occupied at least 4 times. Alright, getting stuck in traffic. We're just south of the Locust exit here. Make sure we're patched with 5. Alright, we're exiting Locust here from, nope. Continuing, 43 northbound, passing Locust. White Chevy Trax, no plates, wanted for armed robbery carjacking out of District 1. Speeds are 68 miles per hour. We are in the shoulder of 43 northbound, still in traffic here.
Come on.
Alright, continuing northbound on 43. Quarter mile from Keith. White Chevy Trax, no plates, occupied 4 times, wanted for an armed robbery carjacking out of District 1. Alright, continuing northbound, 43 north, passing Keith. White Chevy Trax, no plates, occupied 4 times, wanted for an armed robbery carjacking out of District 1. Speeds are 70. Traffic currently light.
Road conditions are dry. Alright, continuing northbound, passing Keith.
We're gonna go getting stuck here.
Yeah. We are in a construction lane. It's possible this lane ends. Continuing northbound. Capitol is our next exit here.
The pursuit ended on a section of Interstate 43 near West Vienna Avenue, where the vehicle entered a construction zone and became trapped between barriers and construction equipment. Several workers were present in the area at the time. Officers surrounded the vehicle and repeatedly ordered the occupants to exit. However, the driver began maneuvering the car, striking a marked patrol vehicle. At one point, the vehicle reversed toward one of the officers, prompting another officer to discharge their service weapon. 2 individuals inside the car were injured during the incident. It was later confirmed that the vehicle had been reported stolen. A firearm was also found inside. There were 6 people in the vehicle. 2 of them sustained injuries and were taken to the hospital. According to investigators, one of the female passengers was pregnant, but the unborn child could not be saved. The other 4, all teenagers or young adults, suffered minor injuries and were also evaluated by medical personnel. Prosecutors have filed multiple charges against 4 individuals in connection with activities that posed a threat to public safety. 2 minors were also taken into custody, though it remains unclear whether they will face formal charges. The officer who discharged their weapon has been placed on administrative leave as part of standard internal review procedures. Orlando, Florida. On June 7, 2025, a deputy from the Orange County Sheriff's Office noticed a person acting suspiciously behind the Save discount store. The deputy approached 24-year-old Charles St. Fleur to ask why he was in a fenced-off area behind the building. St. Fleur climbed over the fence, initially appearing to cooperate, but quickly picked up a bag from the ground and attempted to run. The deputy moved to stop him, and a physical struggle followed. During the encounter, the 2 fell to the ground, and the situation became physically intense.
What you doing, bro?
While they struggled, 2 items, later identified as firearms, were thrown from the immediate area and landed nearby. The entire incident lasted just over a minute. At one point, St. Fleur got up and moved toward where the items had landed. The deputy was then able to stand and, fearing further danger, discharged his service weapon, which resulted in St. Fleur being injured. Other deputies quickly arrived and provided assistance until paramedics transported St. Fleur to the hospital, where he was last reported to be in stable condition. The deputy involved also received medical attention for head injuries and is expected to recover.
Drop the knife.
Hey, you're gonna get taped!
Drop
You're
it.
gonna get taped!
Morgan Hill, California. On April 18, 2025, shortly after midnight, Morgan Hill police officers responded to a call about a disturbance involving a man inside the Safeway store. The individual, later identified as 40-year-old Sean Hillman from Van Nuys, was reportedly carrying a large kitchen knife and a wine bottle and was uncooperative when store employees asked him to leave. Upon arrival, officers gave repeated verbal instructions for Hillman to set down the items he was holding, but he did not comply and moved around the store. Officers quickly evacuated the store, called for additional units, and continued efforts to calmly engage with Hillman and resolve the situation peacefully.
Drop the knife. Hey, can you guys all get out of the store for me, please? Yeah. Everybody, can you guys all get out of the store? Hey, which way did he go? Hey, buddy, drop it.
Come on,
Drop it, buddy.
Hey, stop. Come
What
on,
are you doing?
no more.
What are you doing?
No more. You're not in trouble, man.
You're not in trouble. They just don't want you back.
You're not
in
in
the
trouble.
store.
Come on.
Put the knife down.
What are you doing,
need
bro?
You need to obey our commands.
What are you doing? You're gonna get, this is a lot worse, right? We're literally just trying to talk to you. Hey, what happened?
While moving through the store, officers located a person who appeared to be injured. The individual stated they had been attacked, though it was later determined that Hillman had used a bottle to strike the person and had taken their box cutter.
Drop it.
Drop the knife. Failure to comply with our commands may result
Drop
in
it.
charge.
Hey, you're gonna get tased.
Drop
You're gonna
it.
get tased. Get him, Eddie. You're gonna get tased. Failure to listen to my commands will result in force of deadly force used
He
against you.
hit one of the employees back here, Sergeant Silva. Did he stab you or did he hit you? Did he stab you or hit you?
Drop the weapon.
Drop the knife.
Yeah, he stabbed him that way.
After several minutes of attempting communication, Hillman suddenly advanced toward officers and began throwing wine bottles in their direction. One officer, faced with the escalating threat, discharged their service weapon. Despite this, Hillman continued to move toward officers and throw objects. When he charged again, the officer responded with further action to stop the threat.
270 shots fired. Get down! Stop! 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 Just stop! Get down! Get down on your knees!
Hillman was eventually detained with the help of additional officers. Police immediately provided medical assistance until paramedics arrived. He was transported to a local hospital, where he remains in stable condition with injuries that are not considered life-threatening. The other individual involved was also taken to the hospital for evaluation. No officers were injured during the incident.
You okay? Shoot me, man. I got nothing to live for.
Edmond, Oklahoma, on May 1st, 2025, just before 5 p.m. Edmond police officer Caleb Hodum was in a parking lot near East 15th Street, completing a traffic warning, when he was unexpectedly approached by 22-year-old Ocean Hudson, who had no connection to the traffic stop. Without warning, Hudson released a spray irritant and then physically confronted the officer, leading to a serious struggle. Officer Hodam, temporarily unable to see and injured, worked to keep control of the situation as the incident unfolded. His body camera, which had fallen to the ground, continued to record the encounter.
Start me another. Start me another. Stop! Stop!
Nothing left. Just do me a favor, man. I f***ed up my life.
During the altercation, a passerby intervened and assisted in gaining control of the situation.
Away from him. Sir,
I only asked.
say drop it, drop it, drop it. Sir, drop it.
You do me this favor.
Sir, drop it. Drop it, sir. Sir, drop it. Please drop it. Please, don't hurt anybody. Please, in the name of God. Get on my radio. Please don't drop anybody. Don't drop it. Sir, drop it. No. Sir, drop it. Stop.
Shoot me, man. I got nothing to live for. 22?
Yes, you do, buddy. You have everything to live for.
No.
Yes.
Officer Hodam remained engaged and called for support.
But I ain't doing that.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Stop, dude. Help him. He's been stabbed. He's been stabbed.
You okay?
He's been stabbed.
614 medical.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hold his arm. Hold his arm.
Yep.
Don't you move. You understand me?
I got him. I got him. Get up. Get up. You need help. You need help, sir. Really bad.
I got nothing left.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Shoot me.
Yep.
Roll him over.
Got him. Come on.
Additional officers arrived on the scene and were able to safely resolve the incident using a taser. Hudson, who had active warrants, was taken into custody and is now facing multiple serious charges. Officer Hodam was transported to the hospital for medical treatment, later released, and is currently recovering.
Stop!
Decatur, Illinois, on October 12, 2022, at approximately 12:30 a.m., Decatur police officers conducted a traffic stop involving 32-year-old Gementeo Neal, who was suspected of unlawfully possessing a firearm. Inside the vehicle, officers discovered 2 handguns, one of which was positioned directly beneath Neal. According to police, that was the weapon Neal reached for before opening fire on the officers.
Over here, put your hands on the dashboard right now.
It's under his ass. Get up now.
Do not reach for it.
Stop.
Ain't nothing
Step back.
under my
Put your
ass.
hands up right now.
Ain't nothing under my
Keep
ass.
your hands up right now. Do you understand me?
Ain't
Up
nothing under my
on the fucking, grab the roof right
I ain't
now.
did nothing.
Grab the roof right now. I'm gonna end up shooting
not
you.
moving.
You see a gun?
Shoot me.
Yeah, he's reaching for something.
Look,
Stop.
look under my ass.
Stop.
Ain't nothing under
Reach
my
in and
ass.
undo his seatbelt.
No,
Go.
do not pull away. Quit touching me. Quit touching me. Stop.
During the incident, 2 officers were injured. Despite his wounds and a weapon malfunction, Sergeant Whitmer returned fire and stopped the attacker. The suspect later died at the hospital. Whitmer sustained injuries to his hand, leg, and back. Bowman suffered a through-and-through abdominal wound. Both officers have been released from the hospital and are on leave pending the investigation. Beaver County, Pennsylvania, April 4th, 2025. An Ohio state trooper approached a man who had crashed his vehicle on the side of the turnpike near the Pennsylvania state line. The driver, later identified as 30-year-old Deshaun Leith, remained at the scene for about 20 seconds before suddenly fleeing on foot.
Step away. The devil. Big step away. Step out. Big step away. You a devil.
What's going on, man? What's going
on? In the name of Jesus, watch out. In the name of Jesus, watch
Buddy,
out. Watch out.
get hurt.
You're going to get hurt. In the name of Jesus, stop, bitch.
The officer attempts to establish contact, but it quickly becomes clear that this is no ordinary stop. The man, Deshaun Leith, is in a state of acute psychosis. His shouting about the devil, Jesus, and his constant threats reveal just how unstable the situation is. The officer is alone, facing completely unpredictable behavior, and his efforts to calm the man, unfortunately, have no effect. Shortly after, Leith returned toward the patrol vehicle. The trooper deployed a taser, but it failed to incapacitate him, and a physical altercation broke out. The incident was captured on camera, showing both men exchanging punches. At one point, Leith managed to overpower the officer, pinning him to the ground and knocking off his body camera. Several bystanders tried to intervene and de-escalate the situation.
Jesus, okay, let's see. Give me help. All right, here we go. Listen how strong Jesus is. Go ahead. Listen.
Get down on the ground now.
Lay down. Lay down. I'm stronger than you. I'm a Jesus lover. I'm a Jesus lover. I'm a Jesus lover.
Hey, bro.
Hey, get him.
Let him have this shit, dog. Hey, dog, let him have this.
You got dog. You stop it.
Come on, bro. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him shoot you, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Shit, my nigga. Please don't shoot him. I got him. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
This is where the most surreal part begins. Deshaun Leith steals the patrol car. He begins speaking about God, his brothers, Donald Trump, and his mission. Knowing his background, previous home invasion charges, and recent work with at-risk youth, this monologue becomes even more tragic. He clearly believed he was fulfilling some kind of higher purpose, which ultimately led to a fatal conclusion.
I command that spirit on Donald Trump to sit his ass down and look at the Lord Jesus Christ and all the followers right now that's walking in the White House. So take that and imagine right now in your eyes, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, take that in your eyes right now. Because at the end of the day, right now, guess what? I can look in the mirror and I can see myself because I don't see nothing but Jesus. Jesus is the only thing I see. In the name of Jesus, I see healing. In the name of Jesus, I don't even see no...
The pursuit reaches its peak and ends in an inevitable crash. It's astonishing how he managed to drive for so long in such a state. The video cuts off, but according to reports, after the crash in North Sewickley, Pennsylvania, another struggle occurred during the arrest attempt. During that confrontation, state police fatally shot Leith, a profoundly tragic ending to a situation that was rooted from the very beginning in a severe mental health crisis. Fairfax, Virginia, April 23, 2025, 2:36 p.m. A Fairfax County police officer initiated a traffic stop in the 4000 block of Majestic Lane after spotting an expired safety inspection sticker on the front windshield of a 1999 Toyota Corolla. The vehicle was driven by 36-year-old Jamal Wali.
That was a heck of a stop, sir.
I have a gun and I'm armed, I'll let you know. So why did you pull me over?
Your inspection sticker expired
last... know. Call Joe Biden or call George Bush.
What's your driver's license?
No, there's no... I don't have a driving license.
Why not?
Go back, sit in the f***ing car and leave.
No, sir.
No?
It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so go ahead, do whatever you want to do.
Can I get your name?
No.
No?
No? You're f***ing killing me. You f***ing people don't get a disability. Oh, I have kids and I have a lot of f***ing things. So why you f***ing treat me this way?
The driver stated that he was armed. His speech quickly became incoherent and aggressive, with references to presidents, his military service, and claims that he was brought to this damn country. This was no longer a simple argument over a citation, but a clear indication of a severe mental health crisis or paranoia. The officer maintained remarkable composure, speaking in a calm tone, but the tension escalated with each passing second. Realizing that the situation was spiraling out of control, and seeing Wali repeatedly reaching for something inside the vehicle, the officer called for backup.
All right.
Yeah.
And you don't want to give me your name?
Sir, why? Look, hey, I died when I was serving you, with you liars, with you people, with American status.
I served as well, sir.
Yeah. So you brought me to you fucking people brought me to this goddamn country, and I'm dying every fucking single day, and I have 4 children. And we wholly survive because you're a fucking racist people.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't get a job, I can't get a disability, and they took my fucking license because I'm not able to pay the insurance. So why are you fucking trying to kill me?
I'm not trying to
kill you,
No,
you are. I'm already died. I don't give a damn.
Subject's armed, refusing to give ID. Don't reach for anything,
dude.
Don't unbuckle that.
I'm telling you, don't reach. I'm telling you, don't reach. I don't give a damn.
When additional units arrive, they attempt to take action. At that moment, Wali suddenly draws a handgun and opens fire.
Can I get him out?
Hey, so listen, American. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to?
No.
Hey, don't you reach, dude?
No.
The bullet he fires travels through the bicep of one officer, then hits another officer in the forearm before continuing across the street and shattering the rear windshield of a parked car. A third officer, positioned on the passenger side of the vehicle, returns fire and strikes Wali 4 times. Wali was transported to a nearby hospital where he was later pronounced dead. On June 20th, 2024, law enforcement officers received a report of a stolen vehicle from the Walmart parking lot in the city of Pocahontas. Surveillance footage identified the driver as Sarah E. Bates, born July 15th, 1988. It is believed that at the time of the theft, she was under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Later, an off-duty Pocahontas police officer spotted the suspect vehicle traveling southbound on U.S. Highway 63 near the city of Sedgwick. The vehicle pulled into the parking lot of the Sportsman Liquor Store, located on the same highway in Greene County. An on-duty officer responded to the scene and located the vehicle on U.S. Highway 63 near the intersection with State Highway 91 in Lawrence County. Sarah Bates was observed behind the wheel, despite having a suspended driver's license. The officer initiated a traffic stop. Bates initially pulled over onto the shoulder south of the Highway 91 intersection. However, as the officer exited the patrol vehicle, she suddenly accelerated and fled the scene. While fleeing, she passed other vehicles on the right shoulder off the roadway, ignored a red traffic light, and continued accelerating northbound.
Other one is down.
Y'all go cruise seat 1063 for C48.
48, y'all, for us starting to take off.
Table.
Run the red light here, one ridge taking off. It's 1037 northbound on 63.
Table 810. Y'all go C4, is correct? 4 to 4 to red. maneuver, smooth 410-4. 10-4. Bridge. Okay, now I'm leaving off this I'll try to keep that video right here. They may.
Y'all, we're continuing northbound on 63 past 67.
Northbound past 67.
The officer attempted a pit maneuver, but there wasn't enough distance to complete it successfully.
113 light traffic.
Sarah, pull the car over. Stop the car, Sarah. Sarah, just stop the car. Pull over so you don't get hurt, Sarah. Just stop the car.
After verbal commands failed to produce any results and the driver continued to pose a threat, Deputy Pascal made the decision to execute a tactical pit maneuver. He skillfully aligned his vehicle with the Corvette at high speed and delivered a precise strike to the rear of the car. The maneuver was executed flawlessly. The Corvette spun out in a controlled manner and veered off the highway into a cornfield. This allowed the pursuit to end with minimal risk to the driver's life and to those around him. Bates attempted to drive out of the ditch, but the officer blocked her path using the patrol car's front bumper. After repeated verbal commands, she eventually complied and exited the vehicle. She was taken into custody. The officer read her Miranda rights, but Bates stated she did not understand them. Sarah Bates has been charged with the following offenses: driving on a suspended license, improper passing on the right, failure to stop at a red light, reckless driving, fleeing in a vehicle with substantial risk of injury or death, driving while intoxicated by drugs, second offense. Baltimore, Maryland, on June 17, 2025. Baltimore police officers in an unmarked vehicle were patrolling the area of Pennsylvania Avenue and Lawrence Street when they spotted 36-year-old Bilal Yusuf Muhammad Abdullah Jr. carrying a crossbody bag. They attempted to speak with him, and one officer got out of the car. Abdullah began walking away, then moved the bag to the front of his body and ran. Two additional officers joined the pursuit. When the first officer caught up to Abdullah, a shot was fired. The officers took cover, after which Abdullah pointed a firearm at them. Three officers returned fire, striking Abdullah. His firearm was recovered at the scene. A crowd quickly gathered, temporarily preventing officers from rendering aid. Once the area was secured, officers provided medical assistance until EMS arrived. Abdullah was transported to a hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. According to police, one bullet, believed to have been fired by Abdullah, ricocheted and struck an officer in the foot. The officer underwent surgery and is now recovering. Moore, Oklahoma. On June 5, 2025, officers with the Moore Police Department responded to a residence where a man, later identified as Jason Giraud, was reportedly inside without the homeowner's consent. When officers attempted to detain him due to active warrants, the situation quickly escalated.
Tell me what they're for.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Tell me what they're for. Taser.
Turn around.
Tase me if you want to.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Turn around. Get out of my house.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Get out of my house.
Turn around,
behind your back.
You're going to get tasered.
No. You're going to kill me.
5-1, step it up. We need backup.
Giraud was taken into custody and booked on charges of unlawful entry, resisting arrest, and outstanding warrants. Concord, California, April 21st, 2025. The day begins with a brazen robbery. Two hooded suspects storm into a federal credit union. They move quickly, grabbing cash and making an immediate getaway. The robbers get stuck in heavy traffic. Their car is trapped. Without hesitation, they jump out and attempt to carjack a Tesla at gunpoint. But the Tesla's driver manages to remotely disable the vehicle. A police officer on a motorcycle weaves through the gridlock. He ditches his bike and runs toward the scene.
Stop!
A full-scale pursuit is now underway. The stolen vehicle tears through the streets of San Jose. Behind the wheel is allegedly 21-year-old Elijah Phillips, and beside him, 29-year-old Cruz Vargas, who is already on parole for a previous carjacking.
Southbound Lundy, occupied times 1. He's got a mask on. I couldn't really see if there was anybody else in the car, but it looks like he's solo. Wrong side of the road. Okay, just TC'd with somebody right in front of 880.
The chase ends in San Jose when the stolen car collides with another vehicle and is disabled. But for the criminals, it's not over. Both bail out of the wrecked car and a foot pursuit begins.
All black, handgun, running down Timothy and Mulberry. The other one is in a gray, all gray, with the firearm. Both have firearms.
I'm foot down, black shirt, wearing a black handgun, running down Timothy. There's 2 males, so.
He's got a firearm with him. Stand by. 999. Mulberry. Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground!
Cruz Vargas, armed with an illegally modified fully automatic handgun, refuses to give up. He attempts to carjack a third vehicle in a single day, pointing his weapon at the driver of a white Subaru. At this critical moment, seeing the imminent threat to another innocent life, a police officer opens fire. Vargas is struck and falls to the ground. Officers immediately rush to the wounded Vargas, providing medical aid and taking him into custody. Simultaneously, San Jose police establish a perimeter and locate the second suspect, Elijah Phillips. He is still in possession of the money stolen from the credit union. Both robbers now face multiple charges for armed robbery, carjacking, and illegal weapons possession. Duanesburg, New York, June 16, 2023. New York State Trooper Richard Albert observes a silver SUV traveling over 100 miles per hour. He begins pursuit to conduct a routine traffic stop for speeding. Trooper Albert pulls the offender over on the shoulder, but a standard procedure that officers perform dozens of times per shift turned into a real nightmare. The moment the trooper approaches the vehicle, the unthinkable happens. 32-year-old Nelson Troke sticks a handgun out of the window and opens fire. This is a cold-blooded ambush. Struck in the left shoulder, Trooper Albert does not retreat. He immediately draws his weapon and returns fire. As the suspects attempt to flee, a true hero emerges. The driver of a passing tractor-trailer, witnessing the shootout, intentionally blocks the suspect's path, disabling their vehicle. Undeterred, Troche and his 31-year-old girlfriend, Alicia Ariol, exit their wrecked SUV and at gunpoint, carjack a nearby pickup truck that had stopped due to the shootout.
Shots fired, milepost 108. 3D64, shots fired. 3D64, contact, shots fired. I'm hitting the arm. Milepost 108. Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get out of the vehicle! Get out of the vehicle!
Despite his wound, Trooper Albert takes cover in the grassy median, continuing to engage the suspects and radioing for backup. Realizing his escape route is cut off and under constant fire from the trooper, Nelson Troche abandons the stolen truck and flees into the nearby woodline. Trooper Albert holds his position. He waits for backup to arrive in what will feel like an eternity. Backup would finally arrive after a grueling 12 minutes. Alicia Ariol was taken into custody on the scene. Nelson Troche was later found deceased from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Trooper Albert survived his injuries, a testament to his incredible courage and will to live. For her role in the crime, Ariol was sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison.
We're going these across the fence, we're going through the field.
On May 8, 2025, at approximately 8:12 p.m., a police officer observed a Ford Escort with no license plates. The officer activated the emergency lights and attempted to stop the vehicle. However, the driver failed to comply and continued driving, making a sharp turn west onto Rutgers Road and accelerating. The officer then activated the siren and notified dispatch of the pursuit.
It's not
9 guys.
1037. We are going down to Rutgers towards Oklahoma, I believe. It's a red four-passenger car, no 28. Looks like one occupant. Speed 68. Still on Rutgers. Coming up to Texas.
At the intersection with Texas Road, the suspect made a sharp turn south. At this point, the pursuit crossed the Arkansas state line into Oklahoma. The road immediately turned into a dirt surface, making high-speed pursuit more difficult. The patrol car bounced over bumps and uneven terrain, but Officer Peavehouse maintained close pursuit. According to the officer, the driver threw something out of the window during this time. After passing the unpaved stretch, the chase returned to asphalt and continued toward the highway near the city of Pocola, Oklahoma.
Direction we're going. Coming up the railroad tracks. This road's not marked. We are on 112, headed back towards 271, I believe.
The suspect managed to pull away from the officer for a short time, but after a brief interval, the officer caught up with him.
Sidwell, looks like you're about to come up to firm. So they turn on to Mayor Avenue.
Stayed on Gary. We're still south, I guess.
The road turned partially unpaved once again, leading to the final outcome. While driving at high speed over the uneven surface, the driver lost control. The vehicle veered off into a ditch on the southbound side of North Gray Street and crashed head-on into a dirt embankment. The impact caused the car to spin clockwise and come to a stop on the opposite shoulder. Michael Richardson fled on foot after crashing, escaping into nearby woods despite Officer Peavehouse's pursuit. A K-9 search failed, but a phone left in the car led police to his fiancée, who confirmed his identity. The next evening, Richardson turned himself in and confessed. He was charged with felony fleeing, driving on a suspended license, no insurance, and had active warrants.
Drop it!
St. Charles, Illinois, the morning of December 1st, 2024. Police receive a shocking call. A man with a running chainsaw has entered a senior living facility. An officer is immediately dispatched to the scene. On arrival, the officer is met by a witness. He confirms that 41-year-old Daniel Escalera is inside the building with a chainsaw near multiple elderly residents. The officer enters the building, unsure of what to expect. He draws his taser, hoping to resolve the situation without lethal force.
1393.
Go ahead.
There's no answer at the call to the business.
Hold that door open. Hold that door open. 10-4.
Keep my tail fire.
Unit's incoming. Can you step it up? Hey!
Incoming units.
Hey! Hey, drop the taser. Drop the taser. Or drop it. On the ground. Get back. Hey, drop. Hey. Hey. Step it up. Hey, drop the chainsaw. One at taser point.
Oh my God.
Hey, drop it. I got one at taser point. Step it up. We'll be in the front lobby. Drop it! Drop it!
Escalera ignores the commands and heads toward the cafeteria, where defenseless elderly residents are present. Suddenly, he starts up the chainsaw.
Step it up!
I leave it here without my lady! Where is she?
Step it up!
Where's my...
Drop it!
Dude, I just want my wife, man. I just want...
Listen, man.
I don't want to...
Taser deployed! Taser...
At the critical moment, the officer deploys his taser. Escalera falls, but is only momentarily incapacitated. He quickly gets back up, grabs the roaring saw, and charges at the officer. The officer is forced to retreat to create distance. Meanwhile, staff attempt to evacuate the terrified residents. Backup arrives on the scene. Escalera, with the chainsaw raised over his head, charges again. An officer opens fire. The first 2 shots miss. A collision occurs. Escalera strikes the officer with the running chainsaw and drops it. The officer fires a 4th time. The suspect is neutralized. Daniel Escalera was transported to the hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. A toxicology report revealed he was under the influence of methamphetamine. The subsequent investigation found the officer's use of deadly force to be justified to prevent death or great bodily harm to himself and others. Brooklyn, New York. On Thursday, December 5th, 2024, at approximately 2:55 p.m. at the intersection of Park Avenue and North Portland Avenue, 21-year-old Christopher Ferguson opened fire on another individual. He then fled the scene as a passenger in a black Honda Accord. Shortly after the shooting, a civilian witness flagged down officers from the 84th precinct and provided a detailed description of the vehicle Ferguson had escaped in. Just a few minutes later, officers spot the Honda near the intersection of Fulton Street and Vanderbilt Avenue. An attempt to stop the vehicle fails. The driver slams on the gas and the pursuit begins.
Body cameras on. Body cameras on. Body cameras on.
I can't hear the transmissions. I can't hear the transmissions.
Talk to me, Sarge.
Nobody cut us, right? It's got a firearm in there. That's as far as I'm concerned. Keep going.
Why the f*** is he trying to pass me, bro?
Get me help over here.
Watch, they're gonna throw something out.
There's people running. Careful, careful.
The chase unfolds on the busy streets of Brooklyn. The suspects speed recklessly, maneuvering dangerously through dense traffic and ignoring traffic signals. The pursuit continues. The suspect's vehicle heads towards the 77th Precinct station, endangering all road users, including school buses.
He's
gonna get stuck.
He's gonna get stuck. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Turn left, turn left. Watch out.
Passing you, going towards Utica. I think we're in the 7-7.
We're in the 7-7. We're close to the 7-7 precinct itself. It's turning out to Utica. Turning out to Utica. Empty out the 7-7. We're going towards the 7-7 itself, the physical building.
In front of the precinct.
In front of the 7-7. We are physically in front of the 7-7.
He's making his way toward Eastern Parkway. Park in Utica.
He's stuck.
The chase, which lasted over 2.5 miles, reaches its dramatic climax on Utica Avenue. The Honda crashes into another vehicle and is disabled. Before officers can even approach, Ferguson emerges from the passenger door and points a firearm at Officer Aguilar. In response, police open fire. Officer Aguilar fires 16 shots, while his partner, Officer Reese, fires another 3. Ferguson is struck multiple times. The driver is also wounded. The driver attempts to flee but is quickly apprehended by officers. Meanwhile, their colleagues make a shocking discovery inside the wrecked car. There is a child in the car, frightened but thankfully unharmed. Officers immediately remove the baby from the dangerous scene. Christopher Ferguson was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. The injured driver was also hospitalized. The presence of a child in the car during an armed confrontation and high-speed chase underscores the recklessness and extreme danger created by the suspect's actions. May 18, 2025, Pierce County, Washington. It all started with a simple violation. The driver of this silver SUV ran a stop sign. A Thurston County Sheriff's deputy attempted to stop the vehicle, which was also unlicensed, but the driver decided not to comply and hit the gas. He maneuvers dangerously and sideswipes a white work van, narrowly avoiding a major collision. The deputy immediately reports the incident, realizing the situation is becoming critical.
Van gonna be pulling over, and the subject is still fleeing, approaching 124. And I've got Lakewood with me.
An incredible moment. The SUV snags a detached bumper from another vehicle off the shoulder. It now speeds down the highway, dragging a sparking heap of metal and creating an even greater threat to all other drivers.
Sam 13, can I go for a pit?
What do you got?
Okay, Perm, I've got a Lakewood unit. We're taking the gravelly exit. Continuing across back on the northbound. Speed 60.
Still on the freeway.
Continuing back on northbound. Gonna be westbound 512.
Westbound 512, receive.
Pit, pit, pit.
As the suspect approached the congested streets of South Tacoma, the pursuing deputy executed a pit maneuver, forcing the SUV off the road. The suspect initially exited the vehicle and appeared to comply, but suddenly lowered their hands toward their waistband and re-entered the SUV. Officers held the driver at gunpoint and took them into custody. The driver was a convicted felon under supervision, with an active escape warrant and a suspended license. They were booked on multiple charges, including eluding police, hit and run, reckless driving, and drug paraphernalia possession.
What the f*** night out?
April 14th, 2025, Queens, New York. Early in the morning, a series of alarming calls come into 911. Witnesses report a man with a knife at the intersection of 30th Avenue and 33rd Street. This call sets in motion a chain of events that will lead to a tragic conclusion. CCTV cameras capture the suspect, later identified as 60-year-old King Wong. Matching the witness descriptions, he's wearing a brown vest and carrying a white bag. He's holding a knife in his hand. His movements are erratic, and he poses a clear danger to passersby at this early hour. At this moment, the first patrol car arrives. Officers exit the vehicle and immediately order the man to drop the knife. He ignores the commands and keeps walking, weapon in hand. Officer Tavares then deployed his taser, but it had no effect. As Wong moved onto the sidewalk, officers continued to order him to drop the weapon.
Go, shoot the taser at his back! Shoot the taser at his back! Shoot the taser at his back! Shoot the taser at his back!
After he repeatedly refused to comply, the officers opened fire. He was transported by ambulance to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead.
Put it down!
On August 11th, 2024, the Columbus, Ohio Police Department received a call about a burglary in progress. Arriving on the scene, officers head towards the house where, according to the caller, an armed suspect, 21-year-old Asante Miller, is located. The officers enter the house with their weapons drawn. They loudly and clearly give commands, trying to make contact with the suspect.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! 30. You got him?
He's got a 33 on him.
Put it down right now! Put it down!
Disobeying the orders, Miller flees through the back exit. The officers immediately begin pursuit. Miller appears in the parking lot. The police surround him, repeatedly ordering him to drop the gun. The situation becomes critical.
Put it down! Put it down! Put the gun!
Put the gun down!
Put it down! Put it down!
The suspect ignores all commands. In response, the officers open fire, but Miller continues to flee. Miller heads towards a nearby apartment complex, attempting to evade capture. The perpetrator broke into a second apartment. The officers begin clearing the premises, proceeding with maximum caution. Suddenly, Miller opens fire from his hiding place. A fierce shootout erupts in the confined space. Asante Miller sustained fatal injuries. Despite the efforts of medics, he was pronounced dead at the scene. No officers or civilians were injured in the incident.
He's not gonna make it far.
On July 15th, 2022, in Byron, Georgia, police receive a report of a reckless driver. Witnesses have blocked the SUV at an intersection. The driver, 24-year-old Sierra Hibbert, refuses to exit. Police and witnesses try to stop her. Suddenly, Hibbert rams the police car and tries to break through. She manages to break free. The chase begins.
Come on.
Police pursue the SUV on Highway 49. The driver is on a flat tire after running over stop sticks.
Yeah.
The officer tries to break the window, but it seems like it's made of titanium.
Go! Didn't want to do that.
Officers forcibly remove Sierra Hibbert from the vehicle. She continues to resist. To the shock of everyone present, a small child is found in the car. Fortunately, he was not harmed. Sierra Hibbert was arrested and charged with multiple offenses, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and endangering the life of a child. On January 12th, 2023, a real drama unfolds in Bristol, Connecticut. It all began with a series of carjackings and assaults committed by 39-year-old Jimmy Shoemaker Gonzalez. After he crashed a stolen SUV, officers begin a foot pursuit through the snow-covered yards of a residential complex. The suspect approaches the parked patrol cars. Officers try to stop him. In a desperate attempt to get away, Shoemaker Gonzalez does the unthinkable. He jumps into Sergeant Pratt's patrol car. Officer Petzing, seeing a direct threat, opens fire on the stolen vehicle. The suspect is wounded, but continues driving, narrowly missing a school bus. A new chase begins. Now, the police are pursuing their own vehicle. The chase continues through the snowy streets. The carjacker is driving extremely dangerously.
Remember, so you still car 257, headed northbound on your own highway speed. 6 behind him, 6 behind him. 17 units to the drive. Down there? Approaching Route 6. You did have his life out. He's approaching Route 6. He's way ahead of me right now. First lane does not have any lights on. Suspect possibly hit once or twice on the down Brook Street, southbound down Brook. Yeah.
The pursuit reaches its climax. The carjacker loses control and crashes into a diner. Jimmy Shoemaker Gonzalez was immediately apprehended. A toxicology test revealed the presence of alcohol and illicit substances in his system. Despite his claims of innocence and his intention to sue, he was taken into custody. He faces charges for numerous crimes, including assault, carjacking, and endangerment. Fairfax, Virginia, February 3rd, 2025. Police officers respond to a strange 911 call. An unknown man claims he has just killed 2 people. The first patrol unit is dispatched to the scene. As the first officer arrives, the situation escalates in a split second. A man in a white hoodie suddenly charges towards him. The officer quickly realizes the attacker is armed. He's holding a knife.
You stuck?
Investigators later determined that the 16-year-old suspect was the same person who made the initial 911 call, and his claim of a double homicide was false. He has been charged with malicious wounding. Oklahoma City, April 2nd, 2025. A police patrol spots a red Jeep Compass at a gas station. Behind the wheel is 34-year-old Dashane Jefferson, who is wanted on a felony warrant. The situation escalates in seconds. As soon as he sees the officers, Jefferson speeds away and pursuit begins.
Travel here in a second. We can't TVO? No. Too many cars. We're going to be northbound on Sunny Lane approaching I-40.
Incident
Just failure to yield right now.
Your call has been updated.
To escape the police in heavy traffic, the driver doesn't hesitate to drive onto the grass. From the very start of the chase, he shows a complete disregard for the safety of others.
Fox over wheels looking for the female in the driver's seat.
I believe so. We're going to be getting westbound from Sunny Lane.
Jefferson enters Interstate 40. He nearly loses control on the ramp but continues to evade capture.
On the on-ramp, westbound up. Traffic is light. Speeds are about 75 miles an hour. We're going to have good felony charges on the driver and passenger. In the middle lane right now, coming to the outside lane. Traffic's coming to moderate. Speeds are approximately 80 miles an hour.
742 is clear, managing both violent lane zones.
Yeah, clear on that. Coming to the outside lane, approaching I-35 northbound. I'll let you know what to do. Air 1. Can we get Air 1 up by chance as well? Approaching the middle lane, trying to decide which one of I-40 or I-35. Looks like we're going to take I-40, or set up to go on I-40. It's occupied 2 times. The tag again is Queen Henry Baker 349. It's going to be like a reddish Jeep. It's also going to have the back and bumper missing now. Speeds are about 60 miles an hour. We're in moderate traffic.
Okay, 4 on that, please.
Alright, still westbound I-40. Passing a car on the left. Speeds about 50 miles an hour. Northbound on 10. Northbound on 10.
After a lengthy pursuit, the officer performs a pit maneuver and successfully brings the suspect to a stop. Surrounded by officers, Deshane Jefferson exits the vehicle and gets on the ground. His accomplice is also taken into custody. During the arrest, Jefferson tries to convince the officers that he was not resisting. He faces charges for felony firearm possession, endangering others while eluding police, and flight to avoid arrest in Texas. The female passenger, whose identity has not been released, is also arrested. Her case is being handled by the Texas Rangers. A search of the vehicle uncovered a pistol, which investigators believe Jefferson was attempting to sell and had used in a shooting in Texas.
Get out of the car!
Alliance, Ohio. On July 23, 2024, a man went to the Alliance police station to report domestic violence. While in the parking lot, he was confronted again by the 31-year-old female suspect. She refused 5 commands to exit her vehicle, parked behind the victim's car.
Don't touch her.
Do not let him touch her. No, tell him to stay away from me.
What's your name?
Stay away from me.
Here's the deal. You can either come out of the car or I'm going to break out the window. I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit. No, you can go over there.
No.
No!
Suddenly, the woman makes a fateful decision. Instead of surrendering, she starts the engine and attempts to flee, nearly hitting an officer.
Olivia. Now she's got the collar pinned in. No. Get out of the car!
The suspect rammed a car, then a police cruiser, blocking her escape. An officer broke the window, and despite resistance, she was pulled from the vehicle and arrested. Believed to be under the influence, she later confirmed it. Held on $100,000 bond, she faces charges including assault and impaired driving. Gladstone, Oregon, November 22, 2021. Officer Clement Lau's evening shift begins with a routine traffic stop for a traffic violation. But this incident is about to turn into a nightmare. Behind the wheel is 37-year-old Yvette Lares Garcia. A simple records check reveals a shocking detail. She has an extraditable warrant out of Texas for embezzling $1.4 million from an oil company. Officer Lau places Garcia under arrest. At this point, she expresses concern for her 2 pit bulls left home alone. Sergeant Travis Hill arrives on scene. Showing compassion, the officers agree to escort her to her home to secure the dogs for animal control. Arriving at the residence, the officers lead Garcia, still in handcuffs, into her home through the garage. They are immediately met by the aggressive barking of 2 dogs. The atmosphere becomes tense.
Oh, hey.
Okay, Bubba. Come on.
All right. Stay. No. Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
He's a nice one.
Boy.
Go, Steve, Bubba. Come on. Come on, go, Steve.
Nope. No. All right. We're gonna come back out. Take this one off. Is there another one? Just take this. This one. All right. You got it. Hi, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy.
While Sergeant Hill tries to calm the dogs, Garcia, seizing the moment, asks to go upstairs for leashes. She distracts the officer and in an instant does the unthinkable.
You alright? She got a gun? 1-9, shots fired! 1-9, shots fired!
Shots ring out from the darkness. Garcia, having slipped her handcuffs, grabbed a 9mm handgun from a nightstand and opened fire on Sergeant Hill, wounding him in the leg. The officers immediately return fire.
Drop the gun! It's gonna be a female armed with a gun. I got 1 down. Start me medics. Start me code 0. Drop the gun! Drop the gun now! 11544 Aguila Street, Happy Valley. Drop the gun! You're gonna get shot! Drop the gun now! Drop the gun now! You're gonna get shot! You're gonna get shot! Drop the gun now! Drop the gun! 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 Suspect in the house shooting at us. I got one down.
The suspect is wounded and neutralized. Officer Lau, risking his own life, rushes to his injured partner and immediately begins rendering first aid, applying a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. Sergeant Hill survived, but his leg injury proved to be permanent, forcing him to end his career in law enforcement. Yvette Larez Garcia was sentenced to 10 years in prison, the maximum sentence for attempted aggravated murder, and ordered to pay $50,000 in restitution to the injured officer. After serving her time, she faces extradition to Texas to answer for the embezzlement of over $1 million. Crescent City, California, August 25th. 2021. Officers respond to a call about a disabled van blocking the road, but the situation is far more dangerous. On the roadside, they are met by 38-year-old Robert Anderson. Anderson is armed with a knife. The officers attempt to de-escalate the situation, asking him to step away from the weapon and talk to them. The man is in a highly agitated state and refuses to cooperate. He keeps his distance, but does not move away from the knife lying on the ground. The tension mounts with every second.
I understand. We just want to get you away from the knife. Can you just
That's all
step?
y'all worried about. I'm worried about everything. Like, I just lost my whole. Look what I just did. This is this matrix that we living in. We've been lied to. We all been lied to. We all been lied to. And we still talk because y'all worried about the knife. Like, y'all got guns, tasers, every fuck. That's what I'm saying, baby. That's what I'm saying. The control. That's what I was doing. I came clean, right? You don't have to forgive me, but I'm still coming clean. Like, they ain't coming clean. Like, y'all in y'all uniform, like, I've been in uniforms too, and when the truth is the truth is the truth, man. Like, y'all don't even know who running y'all, or do y'all know? Do y'all know who running y'all? They don't even care about that. That's what I'm saying. And all they caring about is the knife. And I ain't even got the knife. I'm just a man right here.
We're just asking if you could step away from the knife for a second.
And if I step away from the knife, what that mean? Are you recording, baby?
The man quickly grabs an object and, shouting, rushes toward the officers. They respond immediately. He ends up on the ground. The situation is brought under control. Officers begin providing first aid until medical personnel arrive. Despite all efforts, Robert Anderson could not be saved. No bystanders or officers were harmed. Amherst, New York, July 12th, 2025. Police officers arrive at a domestic disturbance call. They are already aware that the suspect, 26-year-old Raquel Grant, has 2 active warrants. The officers notice movement in the yard. Realizing the suspect might try to escape through the backyard, they split up to cover the exits. Officer Aiden Vangeloff runs along the side of the house to take a position in the backyard. Suddenly, Raquel Grant leaps from a window with 2 knives in his hands and without hesitation charges directly at Officer Vangeloff.
Shots fired. We have 1 suspect down.
Stay down, Batman.
We need to get rid. We're going to. Don't go towards those knives. Get that med kit, John. Stay on coverage. You got the med kit?
He's coming.
All right.
The threat is neutralized. Despite his own injuries, Officer Vangeloff and his partner immediately switch to life-saving measures for the attacker. They request an ambulance and begin rendering first aid. Raquel Grant was transported to the hospital in serious condition. Officer Vangeloff was also hospitalized, but was treated and released. Grant faces charges of attempted murder and assault on a police officer.
Drop the gun!
Kennewick, Washington, August 22nd, 2022. It all started with a routine welfare check on a man found sleeping in his car at a gas station pump. Kennewick police officers and Benton County Sheriff's deputies attempt to wake the man, later identified as James West. He appears unconscious behind the wheel, but the situation is about to take a dangerous turn. Upon waking, West refuses to turn off the car. Instead, he inserts an object resembling a screwdriver into the ignition.
Please. Hey, you alright, man? Fine. Okay. Well, you were passed out of the pump for a little bit. You want to go and turn the car off?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. You're just going to take off?
I have to, Will.
Why?
Because I have...
The officers realize he's preparing to drive away and decide to intervene. Suddenly, officers spot West reaching for a weapon.
Back up! Back
up!
Back up! I have...
Get out of the car!
Condition.
Out of the car!
I have a condition.
Get on the car! Get on the ground!
I have a condition. I have a condition. Leave me alone.
Get out of the car.
Leave me alone.
On the ground. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground. Chase me. Don't do this.
Northbound or CCB.
I have a gun in my hand. Don't do it.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Drop the gun!
King 911 dispatch, he's got a gun! Get on the ground! Drop the gun!
Did he fire?
Yeah. Get on the ground! King 911 dispatch, he's fired one shot. Get on the...
The chase continues into an apartment complex. Cornered, West raises the gun to his own head. Officers continue to issue commands, but when he again becomes a threat, a deputy fires his weapon. The suspect is down. Despite the danger, the officers immediately begin administering first aid while waiting for paramedics to arrive. Remarkably, an examination revealed that West was not struck by the gunfire. He was taken to a local hospital and later booked into the Benton County Corrections Center. He now faces charges for aggravated assault, unlawful possession of a firearm, and resisting arrest. May 14th, 2025, White County, Arkansas. A police pursuit that started with a simple traffic violation is about to escalate into the high-speed interstate standoff. Trooper First Class Jess Burris receives a dispatch call. A White County Sheriff's deputy is in pursuit of a gold Pontiac Grand Am. The driver committed a serious violation by driving left of center and operating the vehicle carelessly. Trooper Burris immediately heads to intercept. The chase moves onto Interstate 57. Trooper Burris intercepts the pursuit at the 45-mile marker. Ahead of him are two deputies, Jeremy Edwards and Detective Kyle Williams. They attempt to box in the fleeing vehicle, but are unsuccessful. At the 41-mile marker, Burris sees his chance. He executes a tactical vehicle intervention to stop the suspect's vehicle. The suspect's vehicle spins out, collides with the cable barrier, and comes to a halt. Officers immediately surround the car, preparing for a felony takedown. The driver refuses to comply with commands to exit the vehicle. Finally, the driver exits the car, but in his hand is a beer bottle. He continues to ignore officers' commands to get on the ground, showing complete disregard for their authority. At this point, Deputy Jeremy Edwards effectively deploys his taser. The electrical charge instantly incapacitates the man, causing him to fall to the ground, allowing officers to make the arrest. The suspect was transported to the White County Detention Center. The White County Sheriff's Department is handling the evidence, booking, and charges. The driver faces charges of fleeing law enforcement, resisting arrest, careless driving, and other related offenses. On June 17, 2025, around 5 p.m. in Miami-Dade County, Florida, a tense pursuit unfolds. It all began with a routine traffic stop for illegal window tints on a yellow Corvette. Behind the wheel was 24-year-old Christopher LeBoy. Instead of pulling over, he hit the gas, initiating a dangerous race through city streets. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office Air Support Unit immediately joined the pursuit, providing real-time updates on LeBoy's location to ground units. To reduce public risk, ground units were ordered to break away, but remain in the area, coordinating with the air support.
Coming up to 7. Northbound 7th Ave, northbound 7th Ave.
Hey, if anyone's going on the tracks, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need to get it.
All right, still need northbound coming up to 7-9. Northbound coming up to 7-9. Looks like he's going to probably go east on 7-9. Eastbound 7-9 from 7. Eastbound 7-9. Still northbound 5th Ave, and he's going to go eastbound 85th Street Road.
Suddenly, at the intersection of 85th Street and 5th Avenue, LeBoy momentarily stops. He opens his door and throws an object from his vehicle, clearly trying to dispose of evidence. Immediately after, he drives into an apartment complex and comes to an abrupt stop. The pursuit is nearing its conclusion.
Right off your, right to your right. This is going to be a dead end here, guys.
Fun. All right, he's moving again, 85th Street Road, eastbound.
440 all the way to the end by the basketball court. You stop, you're probably going to have a bailout here.
Put the gun up!
Okay, so give it to us, let's go.
Oh, drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the
The situation escalates to its breaking point. LeBoy exits his vehicle armed with a handgun and runs toward the deputy. In response, shots are fired. Deputies provided medical aid until the arrival of Miami-Dade Fire Rescue personnel. Unfortunately, Christopher LeBoy was pronounced deceased at the scene. LeBoy was found armed with a Sig Sauer P329 MEM handgun loaded with 21 rounds. Deputies also found marijuana, small plastic bags, and prescription promethazine in his vehicle, a drug often misused in illegal street drug production. No deputies or bystanders were injured.
Get your hands out of your hand pockets now!
On July 5th, 2025, late at night, a 911 call reported a man threatening people with a semi-automatic rifle in a nightclub parking lot in Colorado Springs. The caller was nearby and said the man was shouting threats. Officers arrived quickly. Security cameras showed a loud argument among a crowd. The suspect, 26-year-old Alex Martinez Sarmiento, said it was only a verbal dispute and denied having a weapon. Meanwhile, operators at the Real-Time Crime Center watched as cameras recorded Martinez Sarmiento retrieving a handgun with an extended magazine.
Where do you have the gun? Good one. Tell me, cool one from Michigan. The other orange hat. That's a yeah, I'd be black.
And gun extended mag.
Put your fucking hands up! Put your hands up! Get your hands up now! Get the stop running! He's running gun! Get your hands out of your hand pockets now! Get your hands out! He's got the gun right here.
Give us space!
Despite all efforts, Martinez Sarmiento died at the scene. During a search, a loaded Glock 17 with an illegal extended magazine was found in his pant leg. A second handgun, a Glock 43 with a defaced serial number, was also recovered. No other community members or officers were injured in this incident. On July 15, 2025, in the quiet St. Louis County, Minnesota, the morning was shattered by alarming reports. A 911 call came in for an arson incident. The suspect, 57-year-old Adam Clinton Wolf, was reportedly setting fire to his own home and his neighbors, moving around the property on a riding lawnmower while armed with a rifle. Arriving on the scene, deputies see thick smoke billowing over the trees. The situation is already extremely tense. A previously arrived firefighter and an officer from Duluth Township had reported being fired upon.
Let's do it.
We got to at least close this down a little bit.
Okay, let's go.
So I'll get the squad up past that. Going back to this. Yeah. Just give me a little space in case it gets squirrely getting around this fire.
Male running on 6299 North Cicero Road.
6299.
Let's get this done. Another squad needs to cross the front.
A figure appears on the road ahead. It's Wolf. The officers immediately prepare for a confrontation. Without warning or hesitation, Wolf raises his weapon and aims at the patrol vehicle. A muzzle flash from Wolf's weapon confirms their worst fears. He has opened fire on law enforcement. In response, the officers unleash a barrage of gunfire directly through their vehicle's windshield. After the shooting ceased, officers immediately began rendering medical aid to Wolf. However, despite their efforts, he was pronounced deceased at the scene. June 24th, 2025, morning in Cobb County, Georgia. A patrol officer spots a bright green semi-truck driving recklessly. When ordered to stop, the driver ignores sirens and flees. The truck is stolen. A dangerous chase begins, with more patrol cars joining to stop the truck.
Yeah, you're 15, same traffic. Yeah.
7514, he's now on the opposite lane of travel.
Very eastbound, wrong lane, continuing. 52. Just got into the eastbound lanes of travel, going the correct direction. We have a unit in front and 3 behind them. Yeah, boy, trying to ram police vehicle, continue. We're going to notify GSP.
7514, he's now entered the other lane of traffic, and now he's just crashed back over to the correct lanes. See if we can get a helo.
The driver swerved off the road and crashed into a fence. He now faces charges not only for reckless driving and fleeing police, but also for truck theft. Thanks to the coordinated and professional actions of the officers, no one was injured in the incident.
Drop it now! Drop it!
On July 27, 2025, 911 dispatchers in Las Cruces, New Mexico, received a shocking call. On the line was 21-year-old Dominic Gage Martinez, and he was threatening to shoot his own mother. During the call, Martinez states that he is armed, and that the argument with his mother is about to escalate into a physical altercation. He refuses to answer any further questions and hangs up, leaving dispatchers in complete uncertainty. The police approach the apartment. In the doorway, they see Martinez and his mother. The tension builds with every second.
What is that? Where's he at? He's in his room. I promise you, officer.
Tell him to come out with his hands up.
Come on.
Okay, sir, tell him to get out to you.
Get out of here. You want to go to hell? Hey, did you shoot him? Oh, fucking hurt. It's not funny, guys.
Okay, move. Okay.
Bro, stop. Drop it now. Drop it.
95 60. Shots fired! Shots fired!
Get out of the way! Drop it, move! Drop it! Drop it!
Drop it! Dominic, drop it now! Get out of the way! Move! Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground! Move! Get out of the ground! Hands up! No, pointing a gun at me. Okay, move! I have help coming! Move, please! I'm trying to get you help! Move! Go over there! Hey! Hands up! Okay! 985 Central. Mel has dropped the gun. Three individuals that would need. Dominic, are you hit?
Yes, it's
Move!
my baby.
Mel said he is hit. He has the gun at his feet. Don't move, bro, okay? I'm trying to help you out. Hold what you have on those two. I'll hold you. Okay. Move up. Guns right here. Guns right here. Don't move, Dominic. Don't move. Get off me. Hands behind your back. We'll get you in.
Martinez was given medical aid and taken to a hospital before being booked. The weapon he pointed at officers was a BB gun. Despite this, his actions posed a real threat to officers and his mother. He faces charges including aggravated assault on an officer, domestic assault, and resisting arrest. On July 19, 2025, the streets of Pueblo, Colorado transform into an arena for dangerous stunts. Several calls from concerned citizens flood the 911 center. A group of motorcyclists is riding recklessly, creating hazardous situations. A special police unit is dispatched to the scene. Soon, officers spot the offenders. The group of motorcyclists is performing dangerous stunts, doing wheelies, standing on their seats, and weaving between vehicles, completely disregarding other drivers. The officers discuss a plan of action. Noticing that one of the motorcycles has a license plate, they decide to focus on it. They realize this is their only chance to apprehend at least one of the offenders.
Oh, it's got a plate under there. That's reckless driving, right? Yep. Definitely without due regard. I was thinking this one, it might be easier to grab him off this pipe. We going for this one? Yep. Okay. It's now or never. Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Ready? Yep.
Well, obviously, why you got in handcuffs, my man? I got a whole dash cam of you doing stupid stuff, driving on the road, endangering everybody.
The ride is over for this biker. The officer explains that his motorcycle will be impounded as a public nuisance. In Colorado, such violations are taken extremely seriously. Riders risk not only losing their licenses and bikes, which can be impounded for 6 months, but also their own lives.
Dude, put it down! Put it down! Put it down!
On July 4th, 2025, during the Independence Day celebrations in Albuquerque, Jerry Baldonado, 21, called 911 about a family dispute. He said his brother was armed the day before, and a fight with his mother might turn violent. Officer Dominic Sanchez arrived, and Baldonado appeared in the doorway holding what looked like a real handgun, pointing it at the officer immediately.
Okay, please. What's up, y'all? Dude, put it down! 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 You're gonna get shot! Put it down! Come! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Your hands up! Hands up! PD 10 through the air. Shots fired. Shots fired. Roll on your stomach! Roll on your stomach!
You think life is a joke?
Roll on your stomach!
You're f***ing stupid!
Roll on your...
It turned out that the guns were toys, and Baldonado has developmental disabilities. An internal and multi-agency investigation is currently underway to determine whether the officer's actions complied with established rules. Baldonado faces charges of assaulting a law enforcement officer under aggravating circumstances.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
On July 27, 2025, at approximately 2:15 a.m., off-duty Dallas police officers heard a gunshot in the 10,700 block of Fennell Street. Sergeant Gunter, one of the officers, immediately moves toward the sound. Ahead, he spots a fight between two men. The sergeant sees that one of the men, 23-year-old Brian Cruz Campos, has a handgun. The officer gives loud and clear commands to drop the weapon. Cruz Campos ignores the command and begins to run. Sergeant Gunter gives chase.
Hey, drop it! Drop it!
The officer hits the suspect in the shoulder, wounding him, but despite this, he keeps running away.
Fucking guy! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Hey, sorry, let me out, 14! Shot fired! Shot fired! Drop the fucking gun! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
While running, Cruz Campos drops the gun on the ground. Officer Anderson, perceiving this as a deadly threat, fires again, but misses. He quickly closes the distance to prevent the suspect from rearming. The officer kicks the gun away and tries to take Cruz Campos into custody.
Put your arms behind your back! Stop fucking reaching!
It's 1098. I'm going to the ambulance here.
Don't move. Stop! Give me your hand. He's so...
The suspect continues to resist, so the officer deploys a taser. The officers apply a tourniquet to Cruz Campos' arm to control the bleeding until paramedics arrive. Dallas Fire Rescue arrived and transported him to a local hospital in stable condition. Brian Cruz Campos was charged with aggravated assault and evading arrest. No officers were injured during this incident. Sparks, Nevada. On March 29, 2024, a police officer initiates a traffic stop on a Ford Expedition with no license plates. As the officer approaches the driver's side window, events take a deadly turn. Suddenly, the driver produces a handgun and fires directly through the window, striking the officer in the shoulder. Despite being wounded, the officer immediately returns fire as the suspect attempts to flee. The suspect's vehicle crashes into another car at an intersection. The driver abandons the vehicle and flees on foot. Dispatch soon receives reports of a subject jumping fences in a residential area. Witnesses on the street shout, directing officers toward the armed fugitive's location. New information comes in. The suspect broke into a home but was driven out by the resident. He is now seeking new cover. A 911 call is received. On the recording, the suspect can be heard making threats, followed by the sound of gunfire. Officers arrive at the next house the suspect reportedly entered. An elderly woman answers the door and drops to the floor just as gunfire erupts from inside the home.
Hey, stand up. Are you hurt? Get her up. Get her up. Get her up. Get her up.
Under a hail of bullets, officers pull the woman and a wounded Washoe County deputy to safety. During the exchange, a second Sparks police officer is also struck by gunfire. The suspect, identified as 34-year-old Anthony Wade, exits that residence and enters another home occupied by another elderly female resident who manages to hide. SWAT and negotiator teams from multiple agencies arrive on the scene. A standoff lasting several hours begins. Wade periodically opens fire on officers who return fire. After hours of unsuccessful negotiations, officers make entry into the garage where Wade is believed to be barricaded. Hidden behind clutter, Wade ambushes the entering officers. A fierce close-quarters gun battle erupts. After the entry, Anthony Wade was located and determined to be deceased. He was armed with a .40 caliber semi-automatic handgun with an extended magazine. An inspection of the officers' gear revealed how close they came to tragedy. One bullet was stopped by a protective vest, while another shot the hearing protection directly off a deputy's head. All three wounded law enforcement officers were treated and released from the hospital. Juneau, Alaska. On July 15th, 2024, a police officer is patrolling the downtown area when he identifies 35-year-old Stephen Kissack, a person of interest in a recent assault. The officer approaches Kissack to discuss the incident. The man, sitting on the sidewalk with his dog, begins to recount his version of events, claiming the other party was the aggressor. Suddenly, the conversation takes a dangerous turn. Kissack stands up and, brandishing a knife, becomes aggressive towards the officer, ignoring initial requests to put the weapon away.
I don't like the way you're looking at me. Back up. You understand?
Put the knife down.
What is that?
Put the knife down.
Are you a little bitch?
Put the knife down. 161, 1069. Put the knife down.
Why are you mad? You don't
down.
care about walking straight up to me like that?
Down.
Like overbearing with your gun?
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
You just told me to get close to you. That's what you've been telling me the whole time.
Put the knife down right now.
I want to get close to you.
Steve, stop. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
I'm going to put you under arrest.
Put the knife down.
You got a few seconds until I put you under arrest.
Steve, you're going to get shot. Put the knife down.
Okay, well, you know what? This is assault.
Put the knife down.
I'm under arrest for assault.
Put the knife down right now.
Because I'm just
Put the knife down. You are under arrest.
I'll die and I'll kill you for that.
Put the knife down. You're under arrest.
Put the knife down, Steve! Don't run at me.
Steve, put the knife down.
No, Steve! No, put your knife down. Put the knife down, Steve!
Steve, put the knife down.
Right now! Stop freaking out! Stop freaking out, dumbass! Put it down! You see this guy? You see this guy? What did I do? What did I do? I'm a professional knife fucking juggler. I'm a professional knife juggler. These motherfuckers pull their guns out on me for no reason because they're scared of me. And they're trying to harass me, push me around, make me move.
Back up.
To kill me. That's what it's about.
Back
Run
up.
me ragged to kill me.
Put the knife down.
Why don't you guys some break, motherfucker? I helped you guys out. My life around beating this out. I never did nothing wrong to you guys.
Steve, put the knife down.
Steve, put the knife down. No, this is my favorite knife.
Steve, put the knife down.
Why? Am I coming after you? Knock it off. Why are you pointing your gun at me? Steve, you're under arrest.
Steve, put the knife down now.
Clear the sidewalk.
Steve.
Clear the sidewalk. They don't got more rights than you. They got less rights than you. Stop. You are under arrest. I placed these soldiers under arrest. Clear the sidewalk. Under arrest. They wouldn't even let me file charges last time there was an issue with me, and I didn't was sitting there. I was literally just
put
sitting
the
there
knife down. You're under arrest.
No, I ain't. You're under arrest.
Steve, put the knife down.
No, I'm serious to the death, mother.
Steve, put the knife down.
Please, you're my fucking...
Go inside!
The knife down.
Do something. Go inside! And stop approaching me the way you do.
Steve,
when I tell you no, don't come over to me like that. The judge told you to stay away from me.
Steve, you're under arrest. Put the knife down.
For what? For what?
Assault.
Because you don't like what I... When?
Just now.
He assaulted me. He assaulted...
Back up.
Hey, back down, dude. Come on. All right. Hey. Well, my sister, if they kill me, because they're going to try and tase me. Knock it off. Nobody's going to go charge me. I'm always ready to die. I ain't a liar. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I got a 12.9 plus
put the knife
comprehension level, dumbass. I'm retarded. I don't lie. I remember every fucking part of this whole fucking stupid shit. You think I'm going to take a fucking assault on an officer because of fear? Fear because of what? Motherfucker came jumping out, put my life in danger when he jumped right in front of me with his gun, coming around the corner like he's Rambo. And they've been fucking with me ever since. Fuck you guys. The judge said, stay away from me because she knows you're stupid. Stay alive. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't kill me.
Get back. Get behind the car. Get behind the car. Get behind the car. Get behind the car. Get behind the car.
Despite numerous commands, Kissack refuses to comply. In an attempt to de-escalate without lethal force, officers deploy less lethal munitions, firing 3 40mm rounds. Even after being struck by the less lethal rounds, Kissack is not deterred. With the knife in hand, he charges directly at the officers. Perceiving this as a deadly threat, 2 law enforcement officers discharged their firearms. Life-saving efforts were performed on scene before Stephen Kissack was transported to a local hospital. He was pronounced deceased a short time later. No officers or other civilians were injured during this tragic incident. Houston, Texas, May 4th, around 11:20 a.m. What begins as a routine stop at a gas station will instantly erupt into a brutal firefight, leaving a police officer fighting for his life. As part of a multi-agency narcotics investigation, officers from the Houston Police Department's Narcotics Division pull over a black pickup truck at a gas station. The driver is 23-year-old Jimmy Bryan. Officer Salih, a veteran of the force, approaches the vehicle. He asks Bryan for his identification. At this moment, no one suspects the situation is about to spiral out of control.
What's up, brother? Hey, how we doing? You in park? Is this your truck? Yes, sir. How long you been having it? Since how long? 2018. All right, you got driver's license on you, buddy? Where are you headed to?
Right now,
what?
I'm gonna go get a hotel.
Oh, all right, where at?
I'm not sure yet. Well, I was gonna take some of my stuff for storage.
Okay. You got any weapons in here, brother?
Yes.
Okay. Is that an ankle monitor?
Yes, sir, it is. GPS mom out on Braun.
What are you doing on your phone?
I was gonna show you some pictures of the truck when I
Of what?
The vehicle when I first got it.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. Let's get that ID. No, yeah, you're fine. You don't have any ID on you? Here, why don't you do me a favor? Take off your seatbelt and step out. Did you just hear me? Look at me. Take off your seatbelt.
Are you requesting me?
I'm telling you to take off your seatbelt and step out.
The officer asks Bryan to step out of the vehicle. In response, Jimmy Bryan produces a weapon and opens fire.
Partner, are you good? God damn it. Where are you hit? He's down, he's down. Beamer.
While some officers provide first aid to their wounded colleague and apply a tourniquet, others apprehend the shooter, who was also wounded during the exchange of fire. Officer Salih was transported to the hospital in stable condition with a gunshot wound to the lower pelvic area. Jimmy Bryan faces 2 counts of aggravated assault on a public servant. Despite the severity of his injuries, Officer Salih survived thanks to the swift actions of his fellow officers. Linwood, California, June 9th. A quiet night in a Los Angeles suburb is about to be shattered by a desperate 911 call, setting in motion a tragic chain of events. A call comes into the emergency line from a concerned neighbor. He reports shouting, breaking items, and a possible break-in at the house next door. The dispatcher tries to get details, but the call drops. A moment later, the caller rings back, his voice trembling with fear. He says the intruder is armed with a knife. Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies arrive on the scene and make contact with the witnesses. They confirm that a female victim is inside the house. Looking through a window, a deputy sees 45-year-old Federico Rodriguez holding a pair of scissors. The deputy instructs Rodriguez to drop what he is holding. The suspect does not comply and moves out of sight to another part of the home. Heart-wrenching screams erupt from inside, prompting the officers to act immediately. They break down the door and rush inside.
Sheriff's Department!
Federico Rodriguez was transported to a local hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. The female victim, thanks to the selfless actions of the officers, survived. A knife was recovered at the scene. On June 30th in Berrien County, Michigan, Deputy Cal Landon notices a suspiciously parked vehicle. A routine check will turn into a sudden chase and a deadly shootout where the officer will have to make a split-second decision. Officer Landon approaches the white sedan parked on private property. Inside are 48-year-old Joshua Coffey and his female companion. The conversation starts calmly, with no sign of the trouble to come. Suddenly, when the officer asks for identification, Coffey bolts and runs. The deputy immediately gives chase, ordering him to stop.
And I got one running for me on foot on South 3rd Street, heading south. Stop, you're gonna get tased!
Coffee slows down and raises his hands, pretending to surrender. But it's a deception. He suddenly turns, pulls out a handgun, and opens fire on the officer.
On the ground! Marion, shots fired. It's out 3rd Street. One suspect down.
In a matter of seconds, the officer manages to react and opens fire. Joshua Coffey was pronounced deceased at the scene. A firearm was found clenched in his hand with his finger on the trigger. Officer Landon was placed on administrative leave, as is standard protocol. On June 12th, at approximately 12:30 a.m., an Arkansas state trooper was stationary on Interstate 49. His attention was drawn to a black Cadillac with a defective taglight, a routine violation that would soon escalate into a full-scale pursuit. As soon as the trooper began to catch up to the Cadillac, it sharply increased its speed. The driver clearly had no intention of stopping. The radar clocks him at 114 miles per hour. The pursuit was on.
TBI, A and B, TBI, A and B.
10-4's vehicle stop.
Nope, he's on the wrong way. Alright.
What's your play?
We're still, we are getting back on northbound, so. Negative, we're driving the correct way now. Northbound approaching the 62, speed 135.
That's northbound approaching 62.
Northbound from 62.
Northbound approaching the 69, speed 130, no traffic. Northbound 69, no traffic.
Sorry for my doing foot bell. Get up here, 41.
The lead patrol officer executed a tactical maneuver, causing the Cadillac to spin. Patrol units boxed it in, ending the pursuit. Officers surrounded the car, detained driver Michael Dorsey and his passenger, and placed Dorsey in handcuffs. Dorsey claimed his gas pedal was stuck and complained of injuries, but doctors found none. He was taken to Washington County Jail and charged with felony fleeing, unauthorized use of property, and multiple traffic violations. The passenger was unharmed. On May 17th, just after 5:30 p.m. in Sharonville, Ohio, a police officer attempts to pull over a vehicle for a fake license plate. This routine stop is about to escalate into a dangerous pursuit, leading officers onto a busy interstate. The driver, 54-year-old Alicia Bryant, ignores the command to stop. Instead, she rams the police cruiser and attempts to flee. The officer immediately initiates a pursuit.
We're same 22, they just struck my vehicle and they're fleeing now. Fleeing back onto Canal from Gorilla Glue. Looks like they're gonna be going northbound on Canal towards Chester. Don't have a speed yet, I'm still leaving the parking lot.
The chase continues through city streets. The driver veers into oncoming traffic, creating a hazard for other motorists.
Continuing east on Kemper in the wrong lane.
You said eastbound still, correct?
Yup.
Alright, I'm coming up on Reading.
22, we're still eastbound, approaching Reading. Eastbound on Kimber, approaching Reading, speeds are 80.
So that's 5-6.
22, we turned left onto Enterprise, headed north on Enterprise near Scarlet Oaks.
Side strike your cruiser, what else do you want to do?
Traffic only. I think they're going to be getting back onto Enterprise. Yeah, back on a partnership from Qtall. Going through the business parking lot right now. They just ran off the road, going into the parking lot. Stand by. They're rolling through the parking lot of USUI.
Alicia Bryant narrowly avoids colliding with the patrol car, but manages to swerve away and continue driving.
Still back into the parking lot of Qtall. Almost hit another officer.
Go back out, Enterprise, Bruce 6 out there. This is going back around on the Enterprise.
Yep, we're headed back to Enterprise, back where they originally entered into Qtall. We're going back that way.
Eastbound 275, eastbound 275. Looking at a flight. Radders getting involved in this. No, I think eastbound 11. Okay.
The officer deployed stop sticks, but the suspect managed to evade them, and the pursuit continues.
Sticks missed. We are continuing eastbound.
This time, the stop sticks were successful. The front left tire was shredded to pieces, but the driver did not stop, continuing to drive on the damaged wheel. The tire was ripped to pieces, and the driver was forced to stop on the shoulder of the highway. But it's not over. Alicia Bryant makes a desperate attempt to flee on foot. Officers quickly close the distance, tackling her to the ground. The passenger, 45-year-old Kevin Gabbard, is also taken into custody. Initially uncharged, he would later face charges for drug possession and tampering with evidence. Alicia Bryant received a $100,000 bond for failure to comply, a $200,000 bond for assault on a police officer, and a $500 bond for drug paraphernalia. She also had expired tags, a suspended license, and an active warrant. Despite the chaotic nature of the chase, no injuries were reported. May 6th, truth or consequences. New Mexico. A New Mexico State police officer conducts a traffic stop on a white pickup truck. A license plate check revealed that the driver, 75-year-old Dennis Jones, had an active arrest warrant for a probation violation related to a sexual assault case. The officer approaches the vehicle. He calmly informs the driver about the reason for the stop, the arrest warrant. Jones appears to be looking for his documents, but his intentions are far more sinister. The moment the officer asks Jones to step out of the vehicle, the situation instantly escalates. Jones produces a handgun and points it at the officer.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Despite being fired upon, Jones slams on the accelerator and attempts to flee. The officer rushes back to his vehicle, and a pursuit begins. The suspect is now not just a fugitive, but an armed man who just attempted to kill an officer.
Right now, we have sharp fires.
He's going up a High Winds Road up to a property.
The pursuit moves off the main road and into the desert terrain. Jones's truck comes to a stop in the middle of High Winds Road. The officer takes a tactical position, using his vehicle for cover. Jones opens fire on the officer again. A gunfight erupts. The officer, under fire, returns shots with his duty-issued rifle, attempting to neutralize the threat. After the exchange of gunfire, there is silence. Officers cautiously approach the pickup and find Jones unresponsive. The handgun he used was recovered at the scene. The officer was uninjured in the incident. Dennis Jones was pronounced deceased on the scene.